Double Julies for Exercise.
Gravity. And ready to go with some shots to the smoke. Not going to be connecting his body. He nearly had a 3.0 rating in the opening map, Henry. That is...
Seriously?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, he's 10 HP now and dead. So not exactly the way to start here for Body. Maka looking to make magic happen up through short with the Jewel Berettas. Goes back to the long swing. It's Nissim gone. Okay, Maka starting to chop them up nice and easy here for 3D Max. But still a 3v3 as Lato and Lux continue to combine. They don't even need a bomb plant.
Nothing too tactical there from Legacy.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
Take it easy. He's going to go forward again, reposition, and get aggressive to try and catch this opening. There's a little bit of an element of surprise. How long does he hang around here?
Got to drop down eventually. Down he goes. Full control of short granted to Legacy, and they're jumping down. It's Lucky though with a 5-7, defending the scalp. Exercise and the Deagle, 2 bullets left in the mag. Looks like smooth sailing here. A couple of kills found, but still massive advantage for Legacy overall. Could be that Galil trying to hold them off, and now the retake will be attempted.
Yeah, Legacy not too happy about being a player down in this retake, but absolutely still on the cards to win it. Nissim and Sadzin together need this kill on Maka towards C2, who's acting as a distraction to free up his 2 teammates. Marching in from short, and Gravity with both in the Galil. It's a triple kill total for him to win this force buy for 3D Max. Legacy with a pistol win, but immediately losing the follow-up.
Round snatched away. Maka's got the AWP early. And he'll put it to good use. That's a lovely opening kill, boosted behind their own defensive smoke.
On the topic of Maka, did enjoy what Mao was saying. You know, if 3D Max are to have a good run here, Maka, they have got confirmation of Legacy's presence just around that corner, and grenades following up the Molotov, and that's going to end up being 52 HP for Lato.
There it is. An opening play, the flashbang very effective. Maka can't avoid it, jumping down towards CD spawn as well. Something to work with here. Lucky trying to back him up, but taking damage through the smoke. Couple of Tech 9 shots hit. Maka looks like he's got this kill all day long. No dice. He actually gets taken down. Even kill, but the scout prevails, and looks like we have full control here. The force by wars might have to continue. Gravity towards short, smoked off. His teammate nowhere to be seen. Stuck down in CT spawn is Body, and that's where he will remain. Spotted now, round over, and it is going to be the force by Legacy. Finding success here in round number 3.
Yeah, don't give Body too much more here.
Famous for Exercise and Lucky. Got those French weapons in hand. Galil save a Body. Mac on the M4. Little boost up. Once again, finds Mac at the opening kill. Looking to upgrade. So they'll leave a player in towards the pit. Smoke crossover again. Great kill from Lucky. Can't find the double. Maintains the advantage, though. And there is the backstab. Really nice work from Gravity. Stay alive now, kid. The hard work's been done. Bomb on the back of Lato.
Into CT. Body's going to get taken out. And then Lato gets his gun out in time as he just spots Gravity. Okay, Lato. That's the kind of play that gets your team back into this kind of round. Here's Maka going for a solo adventure. Stops the bomb plant, delays it for a little bit longer, but his teammate's so far away. Look where Exorcist is. He's now just backing off through CT. Lato is waiting on his teammate. Fakes the plant, pulls him into the peak at window. Lato with a hero round right now. 7-1 start. And Exorcist getting legged on the cross. Yeah, this is a Lato round, assisted by some damage there at the end from Sadzin, who's chasing down that final kill, but it's Lato to confirm a 4K.
Wow.
That's a massive round, Henry.
Yeah, he goes 8-1. A monumental recovery there. Pushes them back.
We haven't even really seen this first gun round get going, but I think we've already seen a higher level of Counter-Strike.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Than that last series. Yeah. Just like going through the motions, utility's better, just the general spread is much better, and a great opener from Lux towards that back platform. Gravity taking out, opening kill for Legacy. They sustained some heavy licks. You know, Dumao's down to 50 HP, some health off the top of Lato and Lux alongside Nissim. But I think they'll be very happy with the opener. With 38 seconds left, though, they've got to make a decision on where they want to go. And Lucky has to turn away from that flash, gets back into the peak. That's a 4v4 again, thanks to Lucky's play. Exorcist now calls the long push and starts flanking around the back side, and he's got that kill on Lato. Dumao stepping up with a trade, though. And it's now going to be a 3v2 for Legacy to try and deal with this push, though. Exorcist flying through the double doors. Dumal's waiting inside of the CT smoke, and they're not ready for him.
No, certainly not. Dumal patiently waits for his moment as well. 2 versus 2.
Exorcist is actually looking at it. Exorcist is looking at him.
Oh, man.
And he just turns his back. He looks towards Dumal. He comes through that peak.
For both teams, if 3D Max win this, they'll tie things up. Almost certainly. Dumal finds a gap, isolates the AWP up, drops the incendiary, and is now going to be the mid to B split. The CTs are aware of it. Gravity and Body to defend here. Open duel. Gravity caught in the open. Nissim knows he has the upper hand here, trying to work out where Body resides. He's going to get one. That's it. That could be the round in itself.
Smoke goes down on the CT cross. Here comes the boost up. It's going to be Lux to come away with that first, and Lucky cast aside. Now we're going to be looking at 5-2 for Legacy, and this Dust 2 is kicked off very well. I think one of the issues that people talk about for 3D Max is sometimes their map pool. If they get a Vito that has some of their favorite maps in there, and there's only a couple, then they're absolutely a very deadly team, and you can take down some of the best squads in the world. But if you find them on maps they're not necessarily as comfortable on, you start to see some of those weaknesses come in, and Dust 2 is certainly one of those. You know, lost to a number of teams already, and at Pro League they got some decent wins, started to pick up some pace. They beat FaZe, they beat G2, but they had lost to Ants, they lost to Furia. So it can be a bit rough for 3D Max at times. And you've let Legacy get up to a strong lead already. And a lot of the heavy lifting needs to be done on gun rounds, and they don't have enough money.
Could be a very light investment here. A couple of sets of Kevlar for Gravity and Body, who gets tagged on the cross. That stings. HG's sure they connect, but it's going to be the opening frag for Lux. No problem. Finds Lucky towards Long. Well, that should pretty much be it. Not really much else out there to work with. They've got full Long control now. Confirmed that. Dumal watching the extremities for any sort of rotations from lower or the mid doors, and he's going to get action in that area. So, good shot from Exorcist.
Yeah, it can't be bad to that on the Deagle. How much more can they get here? Smoke for the cross is going to make things a lot more difficult here for Body. Flux is dropped from the server.
Okay.
A little bit unfortunate.
That makes things a bit weird.
Yeah. Definitely makes things weird. Let's see if they can capitalize on this chance. 3D Max gotta be stopped by Nissim.
Okay, crisis averted. We'll be getting a tech timeout in the following round, that's for sure. But Legacy weather the storm. 3 players survive. Should have been 4, I suppose.
And then EPL to here. So, here's a quick long take. Lux going to be charging out of the longhouse. He's got himself to the blue bin. It's going to be an opening kill through the smoke, though. Body landing the headshot on Dumal.
Need to start posting some rounds here for 3D Max. Tired, surely, but they've actually Molotov themselves. A bit of a lifeline here. Maka jumps at the chance to get involved, and here's the aggression we were speculating about, but still it starts to crumble once again. A 2 versus 2. This is down to 1 point of health. Lux will have to do the heavy lifting here. Bombs down in a precarious spot, though, top and middle. How do they get themselves back into it? Nissim on 1 HP. XSC's trying to lock the door towards those long doors. And now, this fight decides the round. Clean from Gravity. Presumably round done. He's going to make his way towards the B bomb side, try and come through the double doors himself, but yeah, almost no chance of winning it. Would have to hit some ridiculous shots at this stage. Gravity seems to be aware of it. There it is. The 1 bullet connects, and we've got a round for 3D Max. A bit more aggression there, playing on the front foot. Smoke dissipates towards the double doors. Gravity not dissuaded, though. Wants that intel. Spots one. Flash over the top. Can't afford to peek again. Oh, this is great work. Triple kill potential, but still it collapses.
Yeah, now the AWP of Maka up at the window. Okay, it looked for a second there like Sadson was about to get Maka moving off the angle, but Maka hangs around just long enough to get that kill. So Dumal and Nissim now trying to figure out how to win this round. So 2 players going after
this
Cat.
Is the correct choice, though. No one on the A side. They've got some open runway to get the bomb planted. No further utility, however. But XSC's unlucky. Would have to retake. Confirming the B tunnels are clear. Maka telling them to hold their ground. They might have to retake through short, though, realizing Retake respawn is going to be a tall order. They have one flashbang remaining. Do they have a kit? Yes, they do. It's on Maka. So time is going to be running thin here by the time they actually commit. Came out towards shore, making a lot of noise as well. Dumal noted. Now it's got the Nissim.
Head gonna be showing now. Lucky able to take his chance and exercise to close it out. And absolutely look like Legacy have worked themselves into a very possible win there. Yeah, Body starting to push up. Look at this, double ops pushing the lower and upper tunnels. With the rifle going forward first. Oh, Nissim!
Wow.
Making sure Legacy get a two-man advantage to close this. Kamaka shut the gap, misses the shot on the peak. Now the element of surprise. Oh, that AWP's gone, and Nissim moving forward with a triple kill. Not always known as the bulldozer of the team, but here he comes this time, just flattening the defenses of 3D Max. And it's going to be a 7-5 lead.
Well, you love to see that. An aggressive play. A calling card at 3D Max in towards the upper tunnels. An off angle for Nissim. Yields two massive frags, makes his way towards B. A missed shot from Maka has led them to 7-5 on the board here. Legacy maintain their lead after a very successful crosser down towards lower B. Doesn't connect. Tease. Oh, that B250. That was a chance. That was a freebie. Can't quite connect the shot. Nissim reads the situation well, knowing there's all his aggro going on. Tucks himself in towards upper B. Backstab potential is there. Smoke's being exchanged. And the final call from 3D Max. If they go A, they've made the right call. They have got XCCs tucked in towards long. They'll have to deal with Dumal, though.
Oh my god, Nissim. What have you had for breakfast?
That's crazy. With the Julies as well.
Dumal with the car. It's going to be Max's P250. Okay. Bloodthirsty is that little P250, but here he comes, the god of the server today. It's Nissim diving down into CT spawn, and they have to try and remove him with flashes, but nothing's hitting him. Nissim's actually just got away with it somehow. Fully blind, standing in the open, didn't get killed. Oh! And then Lato swings in from short to secure it. Nissim is now 19-8 in Legacy win the pistol to kick off the second half.
He's playing like a man possessed right now. Doesn't sound great, does it? It's going to be the first gun round here, however. Maka with the scout once again. Oh, that's a crazy maneuver.
All right, fair enough. Gymnastics with the scout going again.
Holy.
Wasn't too far off landing a second kill either, Sadzin.
Didn't think he'd be getting a tag, let alone a headshot there. That's wild. All right, opening kill. Legacy. Great opener. It's been 3D Max have been finding these 5-on-4 advantages, unable to convert them. Now the boot is on the other foot. Maka finds a gap, but shots don't connect. No damage inflicted. Smoked off. Grenades received here. Chipping away at Maka. A split has to be the aim of the game here, but
Shadow.
Scout's going to connect. More and more damage inflicted, but 3D Max not done yet. They might be now. A couple of kills there for Lux and Nissim, and we just got Gravity already tagged at the start of the round.
Dude,
Scout will
the
finish him
Scout
off.
is the GOAT weapon.
Yeah, that's wild. What a round. They can steal this round away. They'll be in a much better position. 11-6. 11-5, I should say. Looks like it'll be GG moment. And they're not going to find that early advantage. Not by a long shot. Sadzin continues to find great output here. That's going to be 4 kills in the round. He's on for the ace. Just lucky to deal with. In towards lower as well, hoping he swings around and gives him that easy 5th kill. But lucky, it's going to make him work for it. 11-5. Oh dear. Jamal gets him. Clean wallbang. Trying to get the short control. Sure, they've got it, but looks to be a mid-to-B split. Gonna have to deal with Lato. 16-7 right now. At least it's not Nissim, I suppose, but still finds the opener. Clean, lines them up. Gets himself 2 kills. His XCC's down to 2 points of health here. Dumal on the rotation. I don't think he's hurt either. It's going to be another round. That's map points.
Yeah.
Very convincing.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Legacy are going to win Dust too. I mean, it's very, very clear to us right now. That was it. That was 3D Max Go. They've won the map that we said they had to, which is Legacy's opener of Dust 2. And it's not like the rest of the veto is going to be uncomfortable for Legacy. They've got all the maps they want to play.
Yeah, they're very capable of playing Nuke. But 3D Max definitely the favorite team going into this one, and this is nothing but one-way traffic. Latto, that's an opening kill once again. He's got backup from short. The HE finishes the job here. Incendiary's being exchanged. It's messy, it's uncomfortable, but a 3-on-3 for now. Desperately trying to hold on. Nissim takes that upper B control. Dumal fighting towards short. He goes down here. Gravity vaulting up with the Mac 10. Anything left to be said? The bomb goes down in lower B. That's an absolute nightmare. Let's see whether we close things out right here, right now. The master of Dust 2, Nissim.
Let's see if he truly is masterful and unkillable. He's got himself Maka. Now looking for Gravity. And Gravity makes sure that it is still going to go on for just a little bit longer. Nissim.
Legacy have let them back in. Felt like that round was done when the bomb was found. Maka, though, fighting valiantly with the scout. Now has the AWP. You can see a lot of concessions have to be made. Gonna have to keep things simple here. They don't have much utility. This is gonna be a good old-fashioned B take here. Massive grenade open things up. Can he find multiple kills? No. But Latto, they are weak. They are wounded. They're gonna close things out. Put your nades away, guy.
He gets out again. That's the bomb going down, and surely it is 3D Max going down as the grenade lands around the back of Exorcist. Maka with a 1v4. He's all the way over towards CT spawn. So even if he gets the first kill, they'll be able to adjust and set up around this bomb. So Maka not going to be getting into a position to win this one.
It's been pretty weak from 3D Max, I have to say. Lots of 5-on-4 advantages. No one really popping off, Dinko. Everyone looking pretty quiet. Exorcist 12 and 15 normally going hell for leather in these sort of matchups. Had a great pro league, but very quiet by his standards here. No one stepping up. Maka had an okay game. Gets one more kill, but yeah, the job is done. It's going to be 12-6, soon to be 13. Unless something unbelievable happens right here, right now. 40 seconds to work with. Sound cube.
Yeah, I mean, lock him out. Sadzin confirms it. A 13-6 win here for Legacy on their must-win of Dust 2. And right now, I don't even know if it's a must-win because 3D Max aren't here. They're not playing like the team we know they are. Legacy looking like the better squad.
What's new here today? The Slack, trash, yeah, like always. What? Holy shit! Whoa! What? Where am I?
Do you want to try?
Yes, I do.
Don't think. Come on.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
Getting in the vents. There's the door open. Smoke's down. And I think they've got this opening kill, no problem. I say that, it's actually getting real dicey out there. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, a lot of whiffs, a lot of misses. But a minute left as Nissim never misses. He's got himself down into dark. And he's got to bide his time. Here's the steps crossing into the site. Running over the glass. Now here's that plant. Goes to commit. And they line up. It's going to be Nissim and Sadzin working together. Bomb plant denied.
Damn.
And that's huge, Henry, because
that is huge.
You can lose the pistol round, but not getting the bomb plant means you're not going to get that solid force buy in this next round. So Legacy coming out with an attitude.
Okay. Bit of an ugly one there from 3D Max.
Yeah.
Perfect flashbangs. And like you said, whiffs. Not going to go down towards lower, but looks things here. Lux getting that intel. Dumal tucked away in towards the squeaky door. Got a peek for a bit of info and gets a lot more than he bargained for. Good response, even better. They actually find a lot there, Dinko. 2 kills, 4 on 3, time ticking away here, 40 seconds, and a huge recovery required.
Bomb's the big issue, isn't it? You got to go back and get that. It's going to waste some crucial seconds, and you don't have a lot of it. Only 35 left, so Mac is going to have to come through lobby and try and split this A site, but Body gets over the top. Nissim had his back turned to it. Body now in a long-winded fight again.
Oh!
All right, round's done. Body decides to win it.
That's crazy.
3 kills in the upper bomb site. First is easy. Players looking away. CT fight towards the vent. Looks a little wild and then snaps down on the hut player. And I think Legacy just completely shocked by the fact that that heaven gap was open that long. And no one's looking at it.
No one prepared for it whatsoever. SMG's got to get the job done here. Sadzin wants to go for that opening pick.
I like this idea, you know, send the AWP in, trying to get aggressive. Sadzin could peel away with the first kill here.
Yeah, it sets up the SMG to get posted at least. You might not go any further. You can leave him towards the trophy
Oh my
room.
god, this is wild. He's going, and yeah, that's why. It's a little bit risky. MP9 couldn't get a double kill. Body off the ladder. Oh my god, this is crazy. How are all the fights happening in the first couple of seconds of the round?
God. Okay, Latto's dead.
Yeah. Legacy's aggressive moves did not pay off, but
If they just waited a couple of seconds longer and ramp, there was a freebie coming up. They overstepped the mark. The MP9 only good for one. And 3D Max will find their second. It's a very convincing finish as well.
yeah, 4 players staying up is huge. You know, it's important that Maka and Lucky don't die. They're very low in HP, but the fact that they don't die keeps the money growing here for 3D Max as they look to settle in.
You get that back box, duck and weave. We'll see the outside smokes, the old traditional ones. Gonna be Lux to open things up there. Nice shot on Maka. Opening advantage here. Didn't cost them too much either. Ecstasy's now didn't cross when the smokes are up. Can redeploy. Oh, they missed the main smoke.
Yeah, it hasn't quite waterfalled down the way they would have liked at 3D Max. That does leave a big gap here for Dumao to try and capitalize on, and
So
they're going to have to use flashes to swing instead, and the peek into Dumao has resulted in a follow-up kill here for Legacy.
That's such a nightmare, because you need that smoke to even lurk in properly, because when you flash it, the CT can't dodge the flash, they don't see it coming. And you just have to acquiesce in the play and think, well, we've missed a smoke. Still need to challenge. We have nothing else to work for here. Round's still alive somewhat, not anymore though. It's going to be 1 kill for Lucky, but taken down with the backstab, and Legacy back to their winning ways, tying things up at a 3-3 scoreline. Got a couple of AKs in their ranks as well, but slower pace from 3D Max, not focusing towards outside. Not much presence at all, really. They haven't dropped the smoke, wall of smoke, sorry. And it's going to be Nissim patrolling the secret steps. Smokes, flashes towards main, making things uncomfortable. Exorcise with a nice opening kill. You can see a river of flames engulfs the upper bomb site here. Headshots being delivered. Sadzin, last line of defense. Can he find a double? Can't even find one. A couple on a plate there, but it's very convincing. 3D Max flood the upper bomb site. Great execution there. Stifling utility across the board. You could see they were locked out of the choke points.
Acting like it's going to be a quick top pop. Just bait out that util from the CTs, and then you can throw another execute back in, the double pump in towards the A site. It's going to be Latto with the opener. Here comes the wave. It's going to be 2 players coming in, Body and Gravity, cutting through the defenses, and it is complete destruction here. 3D Max showing a different level of comfort on Nuke.
They have got no response for this upper execution. They don't know what to do with it. They are getting absolutely mullered by the Molotovs and Flash combo. Nissim hoping a couple of players overstep the mark. He's only going to find one.
Yeah, I mean, this upper execution is really difficult to deal with because, as you mentioned, you don't have a whole lot of money if you're Legacy. So you don't have a huge amount of utility available. That first wave of utility comes in, right? The initial top molly for the hot, the flashes come in. So it makes the CTs panic. They drop all their nades. And then you go in, you don't have to deal with all that heavy util and all the mollies coming in, and you get a 3D Max double pump hitting that upper bomb site. The util rains in again, and Gravity catches them off.
It's a good position. It's a nice response here. Got that AUG as well for Nissim. Outside smokes deployed, so it's not going to be that upper execution. Could split towards upper though. Body's pre-firing this for sure. Sadzin finds a shot with the AWP. Has he got anything left in him? Certainly does. Double kill. Needed that AWP, but still might not be enough here.
Oh, Dumao back at the site trying to clean up just the one.
Huge.
Racing in from heaven. Maka can't clutch it. Nearly flicked down as Lux missed a couple of bullets there, Henry. But in the end, it will be a 4th round for Legacy, and the AWP does make the big difference.
Oh, it certainly does. Needed that earlier. Gonna have Body lurking towards outer. Back towards lobby we go. Sadzin, can he have the same level of impact once again? No, he cannot.
Oh, no, he cannot. Maka gonna peek into and Gravity to follow up, and now 5v3 with Legacy. Looking like 4 is all they get. Maybe Latto can change that. It's got to be a massive multi-kill, but he gets cleared out. He gets spotted and then peeked from 2 different angles. And just Nissim Oh, he ain't missing at all. He's got a double, and suddenly it's just Exorcist, low HP, backtracking, trying to take a different angle against Nissim. Low HP, that's the big problem here. Nissim can't get it. Exorcist with the headshot secures the 8th round at the end. And Nissim nearly pulling off a hero 1v3 for that 5th round win. But without that 5th round, Legacy are in the bin here on Nuke.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
Yeah, we really loved our hot pot experience when we were out in Asia, Henry, you especially.
I really did enjoy it.
You couldn't shut up. You were so loud about it. It was so good. Oh, we've got Lato outside P250 range against the US piece. It's got Gravity here on the ramp room looking to lay down the law with the Julies. Gonna go ahead himself, Mo down 2. And that's a big problem for Legacy. You know, they need this pissed around and they've just had the worst start possible. It's Lato and Lux now 2v4. And a 9-4 scoreline. Well, it's just around the corner, isn't it?
Not really much you can do with this one, I'm afraid. Not impossible. It all starts here. Now it probably is. Lux outside. No bomb to speak of. Couldn't really be further away from it. Down towards ramp, where the human rubble resides. The remnants of Legacy. Everyone getting a taste of the dual elites there. Gravity, the gunslinger, confirms the round and maybe even the map. No bomb planted, thinking we talked about it a few times. You need that bomb plant if you get a force by, especially on Nuke as well. Like coming with Tech 9s and one Galil maybe, and a player without Kevlar, it's just not going to be enough. Advantages given over time and time again. Unable to hold off an upper execute at all. Like it is getting completely destroyed by. I think it was more 3D Max of very good T-side plays and great recoveries, but like some of the rounds were criminal, like not accounting for the gap towards heaven.
Right.
That's where it felt like the game fell apart for them. But we do have an opening kill, a rare one.
A 5v4, yeah, for Legacy. Make that a 5v3 as Exorcist descends down the ladder to his death. We've got Lucky wrapping around Hell, though. Sadson making no secret about his push forward. But Lux is taking Gravity down before Lucky can even get in position. Did well to get a dink off on that follow-up player, but it's not going to be enough to really compete for this round win. So Legacy get money back on the T side, find themselves a round victory.
Money's going to be very strong. Those are kind of rounds happen. There was nothing like some tactical masterclass coming out there. They had a little bit of a look in towards ramp, get the early kill, overwhelm the defense. Not very sustainable approach, but you'll certainly take it. Clean round. Needed that. Covering an AWP. Inferno still feels like an absolute lock-in. Oh, he is. Don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
What's funnier, though? 69 or 67?
Right now, 6-7.
I don't know if it's funnier. It's more relevant.
Well, you're right. It's more relevant. I don't know. The other number could be relevant for many other people.
Suppose you're right.
Around the world.
Yeah. Depending on what you're up to.
You know, definitely not relevant for the terminally online, though. 6-7, much more relevant in that department. But 5v4 this time for 3D Max. Perhaps they're going to get 12. Put an end to this comeback, this chatter of maybe a game being on our hands. We don't want that. We want Maka to take this kill on the Red Cross. There's a boost. There's a kill. Sadzin knocked off the perch. 40 seconds remaining. And we have got very comfortable rounds here for 3D Max to take map point. Lato and Dumal. This is the duo. This is the two everybody talk about as the Timu, Kesarado, and Yuri. Let's see what they can do with 23 seconds left. That bomb plant coming through. Dumal is going to wait at the bottom of the ramp, and Lucky just waiting. Not wanting to make the first move. Not wanting to make the mistake that allows that ramp control to be maintained for Legacy into this post plant. Oh, Lato hearing the steps. Nice turn.
Hello.
That's going to be a big headshot on Gravity. Now another one? No, because Lucky clears out Dumal and Lato fighting on too many fronts. It is a good try, Henry, but in the end, it's map point.
It really is. And they get the bomb down and have another few gun rounds ahead of them. That's if they can hold on. But yeah, we should be done here.
Absolutely should be finished.
Throw caution to the wind. Pick up the pace. Is running towards upper.
One last good go of things. Either you die quick and it's over, or you burst through into the A bomb site. And so far, not so good. But that trade back from Lux reopens the conversation for a Legacy round win here. Gravity getting taken down in a 4v4 as the equilibrium is once again established.
I've deployed them. Does look like there's a bit of a gap, but it's fine. Not a huge deal. 3B. And a man advantage. We always say round number 13, the hardest round in the world to pick up. 12-5, the most dangerous scoreline in the world as well.
We got Body now waiting. Gonna nip away at Lux. Maka on the shutdown. 2Mal and Sadson give it a good go here to keep going on Nuke. 35 seconds remaining. We've got Lucky 1v2. Does he win it, Henry?
There is a good chance, but this isn't looking great. And he will not. 6 in a row required now. They managed to maintain some control. The money is actually broken for 3D Max.
3D Max returned to a bye. Can they close this out and bring us to Inferno? It looked like it was an open and shut case here on Nuke, but Legacy have found some life all of a sudden. Util running in outside. Lucky waiting in the main smoke. Flash goes in. Right on by. It's going to be Lucky with his first kill. Ecstasy snips in behind. It's Lato to go down alongside Dumal, and that might just be it. They try and fight on, but Sadson's Tech 9 keeps the dream alive.
Oh dear, Maka. Can he close things out? Sadson's low. Nissan will join him in the upper bomb site here. The retake begins.
Oh, need to be careful here. He's looking down below. That smoke clearing out at heaven. Oh, it's a big pick from Maka. Now the 1v1 will miss him. No, he's reloaded. Oh, he's gonna go down. Body closes out the map. Legacy started the comeback, but there was just too much of a road to walk back into it. Body finds the bomb eventually, and there we go. It's going to be 3D Max bringing us to Inferno. We need all 3 maps as predicted for this series. 3D Max are back in a big way, and we'll see if they can close on Inferno.
Looking for some mid-control early, but looks things here. Exorcise. Curious towards second middle. Doesn't spot them, though. And these dualies have been a real thorn in the side of Legacy. This time, though, finding Body early.
Oh, good response here from Ecstasy. He'll go back out again for a second tip, but it's Gravity using that distraction. Not really making the most of it, though, is he? He should have at least had one with the dual Berettas, and now a lot of utility going into the apartments. We've got Nissim, who's used this opportunity in the gap in the defense to slip onto the balcony. They have no idea that he's here. Eventually, putting enough bullets in the body of Gravity to get rid of him. Exorcise to also fall, and it's just Lucky and Maka all of a sudden 2v4 here. 1v4.
They've done it.
And he's done it.
Even without the Kevlar, they are looking like they're in a prime position here. Should be no problem to close things out, and it's certainly not. Legacy, 4 players surviving.
We've got a scout out here for Maka. It's going to be burned at top middle. Not exactly comfortable for him to stand and peek and try and soften some of these Ts for the 5.7s and MP9s. A Body unleashed. Flash goes over the top. He's coming. Here he is. And he can't do anything about it. Looked like he had a real opportunity to do some serious damage.
8 bullets left. Not going to be enough here. Is Gravity overlooked? The last line of defense. And for a second he is, but only good for 1 kill. This Force Fight does nothing for him. A couple of kills, sure, but the round is over. Maka, Scout, no Kevlar. 2-0. This one's in the playoffs as well. Legacy put their best foot forward. Going to have a 3-0 start here on the T side of Inferno. T-sided map, admittedly.
Yeah, and especially when you get a good start like this, you're going to be loving it. Legacy really need to hit the ground running. I mean, they got absolutely destroyed over on Nuke. So don't want to be in a situation where you're fighting from the behind. So Legacy giving themselves a nice start. And with the Force Bite, should be a nice 3-0 lead, in fact, coming up. Maka doing a great bit of work here. That bomb is going to take Lux away. And in fact, it's just the Scout's going to do it. So a 3K from Maka. Upgrade into the Galil on the way out.
Lux and co. Preempting this sort of decision. Lux trying to beat the initial player towards the apartments. Lots of dinks going on and a couple of kills found. They might pull this off, then go.
Oh, yes, they might. In fact, they have. It is now Dumal and Lato left cowering away. Split up, severed off from one another, and they don't just win it, Henry. They haven't lost a player.
It's a comprehensive victory, that's for sure. I don't think Legacy were ready for that. They were assuming it'd be pistols on the other side. Sending the MAC-10 out into an awkward fight. The round collapses. No one finds a kill. Barely any damage inflicted.
So let's see what they've got up their sleeve for us now. Heard the desk singing the praises of Gravity's in-game leadership. He's not going to be required on his T side for a little while longer. But if you can get as many CT rounds as possible, might not need much from him. And Exorcist is going to be holding from the balcony, looking down into short. Oh, Incendiary goes down, goes back to address the apartments issue, but Nissim and Lux both with openers, and that's a save call, Henry.
Certainly is. Completely changing at the pace of the round there. Through the apartments, up towards quad. Opening utility, normally designed to get the map control.
It's just very cut and dry. You know, when a T-side entry is so hard like they did in the last round, just save. Well, get in the mix of a banana fight early on here. Lux, a lot of his health drained. It's going to be boosted up on top to Mao, dropping Lucky. Body going out for the swing. Couldn't get the second opportunity here to trade for 3D Max. He'll delay with some util. Gravity going before that smoke pops. Nissim actually caught a cheeky little lurk there from Nissim through the top mid smoke. So 4v4 comes from an A kill, in fact. 25 on the clock. Here's Maka waiting inside of the bomb side. Such limited time. This is really worrying for Legacy. They have so much to clear. They don't have the util to do it. They're just going to run in. And that makes it easy for Maka, but Ecstasy's got nothing. Maka even lined that peek up to the balcony, but eventually taken down with bullets through the boxes. And the B bomb site players did not rotate until now. So Gravity and Body are only arriving in middle at this moment, and they've got no util for this. They have got a kit at least.
Give it a look in, but once again, you're considering the save already. No util to speak of. A Khalil for Body, half HP. Kit, sure, but he's deep towards the T side of apartments here. It's another round going in favor of Legacy. It all started with that B bomb site Gambit. Managed to trade out kills. 4-on-4, but convincing close here. Legacy will take an edge, 4-3. Money still pretty decent for 3D Max, admittedly, considering they save weapons time and time again. You've got Lucky with $10,000, Gravity not far behind, so you're looking for a minimum of like 4 on the CT side. Anything above that, you're feeling comfy. Oh, that doesn't help though. Body with that safe Galil goes down early. Double HG towards the sandbags. Max damage on both of them.
Yeah, Lucky playing in the apartments. He's not alone. He's got a deadly setup here of Exorcism behind him. This double setup can be incredibly difficult to clear up. The issue is, look at the risk you run when you have that double setup in the apartments with no one out at long. You expose yourself to an arch split into the B bomb site. You get wrapped on the A bomb site. So you don't feel comfortable holding it for that long. And so that's why you see a more proactive play from Gravity and Exorcist, both at the apartments and Banana. And 3D Max go from a 4v5 to a 4v3, favoring them with 55 seconds left. Legacy now searching for an opportunity to get back into the round. And perhaps it's on the back of Nissim and Lux. Now only can be Nissim because Lux goes down on that long wrap. The grenade, kind of cool actually.
I don't know how that landed like that, but yeah, not bad. It was looking so promising for Legacy at that opening kill, but all of a sudden, the round's falling apart. Can they fight their way back into it? Certainly grounds to do so. Pre-fire required here with Gravity from the library. Covering Lucky, and they survive the round, tying things up once again. Money very strong.
That banana fight really could have gone either way. The initial one on that half wall, so very fortunate to come out on top of it.
So,
all out for Maka. It's going to be a 2-man start on the B bomb site. Quite passive, not challenging for Banana at the moment, and Dumao's going to take it. It's about a mid play here from 3D Max. Aggression sent through the smoke at top mid.
I was going to say they did that bottom of mid smoke, wondering when they were going to utilize it. Kind of works out for them. That's even better though. Gravity flushes out Dumao. The man advantage found once again. Exorcist, though, suspicious. Like we said, this is the all-important bout. Who will come out on top? There it is. Nissim will find it. They might vacate the premises now. Yeah, the bomb's already hightailing it towards A. Maka will rotate over. There's a kill for Gravity, but the call has been made. A will be the finish, 3-on-2, but Maka's going to find him.
Oh, should have.
Scope.
Definitely should have. Now he could actually go down to Boiler. Okay, Maka gets caught in too aggressive of a position. And with 20 seconds left, you've got the 2 Banana players racing down, but the site has been taken, and Legacy looking for 5.
HP is low for Nissim, but 9 bullets in the mag. Just needs 1.
Oh, he gets it.
Oh, he stays alive as well. No trade.
Gravity hunting him down now. Should be able to get him, but that barrel very strong. Gets a little bit of extra damage off. It's Gravity who's leading the way on kills in this round. He's got 3. Needs a 4K though. And so many places where Sadzin could be. He currently occupies the little pit. And he's not going to make it happen here, Gravity. A valiant attempt to Maka. Oh, he's going to be hating himself for not getting that pick down middle, isn't he?
Yeah, went for the quick scope. I think he had time to... If they can just find a couple more, 6 rounds would be ideal. They're doing absolutely fine. 4-1 here, though, for the finances.
A lot of grenades landing in Body's mouth. Here's the AWP back of the site for Maka. Gets the 1 and then traded out by Dumao, who gets actually a double kill. Nissim's lurks, man. He's just so patient. He's going to get a really annoying kill there on Ecstasies. So it's going to be a 2v3 retake attempt. Flash goes in. Yep. Will not deny the bomb plant. But we'll certainly even out the numbers here. And look how far away Nissim is. They know that he was the lurker. They know he was the A player. So they know they've got a 2v1. They just can't find Lato. And they're just going to get on the defuse. It's around the side of the fountain. And they aren't on the defuse anymore. Nissim's now arrived, making no secret about that. And doing a lot of damage down to the clock. Nissim arrived to save the day. 3K and a 6th round secured for the T side. That one was up in the air. But Nissim will arrive in time. Oh, quick take of Banana. Molotovs up to the half-wall corner. Nades towards Gravity, but Body, look at this. Straight through the smoke. He gets 1 and a dink off on Dumao. But Body and Gravity are both dead, so it's a good thing they have that 3rd B player. You can see Legacy are aware that there's very likely a 3rd B bomb site defenders. Otherwise, they would have raced through that smoke, taking all the space on B. But they just hit the pause button. Happy with the 4v3 advantage for now. And that's gone.
Wow, touchdown. No. Rounds back on. Final 1 here. And they are vacating the B bomb, so they feel like that nade's
enough. Bit of a risk there.
It's a huge gamble. Spotting 1 player, Nissim, though, but he's the lurker. Always a thorn in their side. He's going to be backstabbed on. I think he goes down, but Exercise can't get the timing just yet. Oh, we've done enough here. More than enough for that 5th round. Lato, no chance, no hope. They've got the bomb. Can reposition now with the incendiary down. No one has to make a move. Force his hand. And it will be 5 on the board there for 3D Max. A rough half at times. Legacy, yeah, we're all feeling it. Day 1 at the event, especially when they travel to China as well. It's difficult to stay focused. 3D Max certainly the favorite team coming into the series today, but we'll see if Lato can change our minds. Oh, the opening play overcommits to it, though. We are going to see a Body finding the first couple. And it looks like 3D Max are back to their winning ways here. Dumao to protect the A bomb site. P2000 in hand. No allies with him. It's going to take something magnificent at this stage. Final utility comes in. Lux will arrive at the scene of the crime. Maybe there's something to be said.
Dumao also nipping in with 1 great headshot here for the defense. But then in the end, just too much to handle as 3D Max will pick up the pistol to start off the 2nd half. Legacy going to come out with a force buy, no doubt.
As we get into the closing stages of day 1. Liquid have made it through, just a note. They win 13-5 over MIBR, the first team to make it to the playoffs. First event with a lead, really, so cool to see them stepping up, finding some form. Nerds had a barn burner of a game, and Dumao looking to replicate that sort of form. Thankfully, they get the trade.
Yeah, Maka banged out by the HE. The response coming towards this A bomb site. Let's see if it holds on. We've got Nissim and Sadzin towards the pit side, and Lux now arriving over towards Library. Oh, really solid work on the double with the M4. That cuts out this attack quite significantly. Just crossing without using nades, and that even helps out 3D Max even further because Lato hasn't been given any early detections of them here. But yeah, the bomb hasn't crossed, and now the flank's coming in. Maybe 3D Max taking a little bit too long to do this. There's the smoke for the CT cross now, and Ecstasies does take some damage getting over towards the default plant spot, but he's put it down, and now it's a 2v3.
Very winnable. All starts with this kill. Lucky. Not the cleanest spray, but gets the job done. Back to a 2-on-2. HE remains incendiary for the CT side. They stack him in the pool position. That's where the Flames will land. It's a wide swing. It flushes him out. And it's a good retake. Solid hold. Bit of a risk there to leave B wide open, but very convincing retake there to maintain their lead. Legacy go 8-7. Battle for control at the start these days. Willing to sacrifice a player with utility being thrown over the top. Molotov to flush out the quad. Doesn't land on top of him. Nissim can remain. It's a messy spray, but Latto there to pick up the pieces. Can he find a second? He certainly can. Looking to mow them down here. Some self-preservation deployed. Drops the smoke towards the back here. Buys him a few seconds. Has he got one more in him? Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Beautiful play with the AK.
Yeah, fantastic work there from Latto. Huge defensive effort. Now we've got 38 seconds. Dumal swinging through the smoke. Back up. Protecting the planter for the time being, but they even canceled the plant. So Exorcist is only going back to it now. Another winnable scenario here for 3D Max. It's unlikely,
very unlikely,
HP, but there is a world. Let's see if we're living in it. 3D Max going to be playing Maka towards CT spawn. He can quickly grab Nissim, which he can't. Then it would have set up Exorcist with a chance of this, but now...
Ooh, nice shot.
He will go down, trade it out eventually, and that is the retake again, successful on the B-bomb site for Legacy as they now go up 9-7 on this deciding map of Inferno. Their disappointment that they didn't get to play a LAN for months after the Austin Major. So to get invited to more and more of those and increase your VRS ranking at every opportunity is going to be huge for Legacy. It's going to be Dumal up on top of the half wall. Lucky brought down, and we've got a 5v4 for the CT side. This is such an important gun round. The all-important gun round, really, for 3D Max's T side.
What an opening frag they found as well. Lux, pressure on you, my friend. Can he find the double? He's delivering on all fronts here. Back and forth we go. 3 versus 2.
Yeah, Ecstasy is fighting his team back into the Satson. Looking to patch up this A-hole at short. He's got body. And Exorcist now left alone, taking down inside of the site. And that will be an 11-7 scoreline. Legacy cast 3D Max's buy to the side.
5 players towards B. Is this where it comes crashing down? 3D Max. Smoke comes in. Have to pop that open. Body knows it. Here it comes. Could be the final play.
Charging in. It's going to be Dumal racing through the smoke. Dumal goes for the swing. He even gets one from the grave. But it's body and gravity into the B-bomb site and a retake required. We have seen Legacy pretty much win every B retake they've attempted though, Henry.
True. Very challenging this one though. The smoke is stifling. They have another one for spawn as well. Lucky waiting for the absolute last moment to deploy it. As soon as it goes down, you might call this off. The smoke's about to be dropped. There it is. Got the cash, but do you want to save the AKs? That's the question. They're going for a Dinko.
Yeah, flashes up in the sky. Let's see if 3D Max can hold on in this series, or it's Legacy into the playoffs here in Shanghai. And Nissim wants to drag them through. It's just body, and he's gone on the drive-by. Legacy get to the defuse, and they make it to the playoffs over 3D Max. They will play against Liquid on Thursday to figure out if it's a semi or a quarterfinal. But either way, a legitimate result picked up from Legacy today.